Hello everyone. So in this video, I will instruct you how to insert object in a document. So we have practice exercise 2 to practice this don't. So in this exercise, we will practice how to insert space, number, special character, math formulas, image and shape, diagram and chart, insert a table and word art. You can take a look at each of the tasks. So for task 1, we will practice how to insert special characters. You can see here there are some example of special characters. And here is the word art. And we also practice how to insert a table and an image, and other object in a document. So for task 1, first of all, we will insert some special character like this. We will go to Insert tab, look for the symbol, click More Symbol, and then we will look for the characters that we need to insert into the document. We can also double click on the symbol. We move to the pointer to the position that we want to insert as the object, and then look for it and then insert. For example, like this. And then after that we can close the dialog box and then change the color, increase the size. Of course, there is some missing symbol, some missing character. You just look for it in the insert tab in symbol, and then more symbol. Look for it in this dialog box, and then insert. The second type of object that we want to insert in this document is called the word art. So similarly, we go to the Insert tab, look for the word art here, and then click in the type of word art that we want to insert. For example, here, and then you insert the text here. For the table, we can see here we have table with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows and 2 columns. So we will go to Insert tab. We choose a table and then drag. Here is just 2 columns and 6 rows. We can select insert table and select number of column and number of row. Then we will compose the document as requirement. Also, text I think it's easy for you guys, so I just give you an example of insert an image into this table. So we have two ways to insert an image in a table. Actually, we can go to the insert, choose picture, and select online picture. So for the sleeping tool, we just enter sleeping tool and then press enter. You can select each of them to insert in your document. For example, here, insert. We can resize the image by go to the picture format and set resize it. For example, or we can easily resize like it. If you want to move it easily in the table, just select the layout option and then select square here. So you can easily move the image. The second way to insert an image into document, you can easily go to Google, a search engine, for example, Google or Bing, and then we search for sleeping tool image, copy the image and paste it here. So you can do whatever you are familiar with. Similarly, you can insert other objects like Windows Media Player, Paint, etc. and complete your task 1. In task 2, we will practice to insert a diagram in a document. So to do that, we also go to the Insert tab and then select Smart Art. And then we will select, we move our pointer to select the suitable diagram. So for example, here we will select a pyramid list. Now we just take a look at our sample of task 2. Here is the name of some members of Taiwan University. So just count it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So to insert more object here, we just click here, right click our mouse, and then we can add shape. After add shape, before, or just simply press enter. Continue until we have a night shape here. Then we can start to compose the name of the member. For example, similar with other shape. So to add text here, we can right click on the shape and select edit text. So similarly, you can simple add the name of the member on the other shape. Just take a look if you can enter the text here. Just right click and select edit text, and then you can compose the text on the shape. With task 3 of the exercise 2, we will practice insert object into the document. So to do that, we also use the tab insert. We go to insert tab, and then we go to a shape group. Click there and select the shape that we want to insert in our document. For example, here we will insert a rectangle. We can change the color of the shape in the shape format tab. We select shape fill, and then we can change the color of the shape. Or if we don't want any color, just select no fill like here. We also can change the shape outline here, and we can make an effect for the shape by click on shape effect, and then select the effects that we want. For example, here we can select the effect of shadow, type shadow like this. Actually, here I am using Microsoft Word 2019. It's a little bit different as compared with the version 2016 in our course. So in this start, for the shape effect, you can select whatever you want. For the outer or inner when you make the effect for the shape. So as similar to the last task, when you want to add the text into this shape, you just right click and then select add text, and then add text here. So for this start, just remember that you can select which shape effects that you want. You don't need to follow the shape effects that are available on the sample. For the for other object, for example, the right arrow or the smiley face, we can also go to insert, select shape, and then select the object. change the color. So for the math equation like in stage 4, we will use the equation tool in insert tab. We go to insert, look for the equation here, and then select insert a new equation. For the simple character like I here, we just simply insert it from the keyboard. So for this part, we will look for it in the equation tab. In the structure, look for the object that we need to insert. So in an equation, a math equation, in addition to the structure and the special symbol in equation tab, we also use a key on our keyboard. So we already complete the equation 1. For equation 2, we can also use the insert equation and then look for the object that we need to insert. You will practice it later on. You will practice it later on your own.